Hi, I am Ms. Davis, and I am going to be explaining to you the IEP process. An IEP is an individual educational program, and it is protected under the IDEA. This is the Individual Disabilities Education Act. It's a state act that protects not only the educators and the teachers, but also the parents and the student that is seeking an IEP. So the first process of this program is the pre-referral. This is where parents can try to work with educators and teachers to see if they can put something in place prior to the actual, which rolls into the actual referral. With the referral, this can be made by parents, staff, or teachers where they see a problem or where it may be a disability for a student, and they put the referral in as a request for the student to be evaluated for the IEP. The next step is the consent. So a parent has 15 days to sign a consent form that they agree that the student can be evaluated for an IEP. The educators then have 15 days to put in place the evaluation for the student to get the IEP evaluation. And the evaluation is the next step. The evaluation is done by any school therapist, any school psychologist, any school pathologist. These are entities that will conduct the actual evaluation, and they will determine if the student indeed has an IEP. Following that is the IEP meeting. In this meeting, it will be student, staff members, school district members, and in this meeting, they will discuss what services will be offered to the student with the IEP, what goals will be met or needed to be met, weaknesses and strengths that were shown within the evaluation for the IEP. And this gives the parent knowledge of what's going on within what's going to be going on and being implemented to the student, as well as the student knowing what will be asked of them and what laws and what requirements the teachers are to meet for them. Next is the implementing of the plan. So this is putting everything into motion, actually getting the ball running with the IEP plan. The plan is to be put into play. It can be changed at any time by staff as long as they notify the parents or the guardian. The parent or the guardian can also change the IEP plan as well. And what's really great about this is the student actually has access and the ability to change the IEP as well, which is really, really beneficial because some students may actually know what they need and what's being lacked. So that's a really cool aspect of the IEP plan. Lastly is revisions. So there's usually a review of the IEP. There's a quarterly review, which is midway, and then there is an annual review at the end of the year, where everyone sits back down for this IEP meeting, and we see where do we start post, and then pre, and then see where we're at prior to the IEP button putting in place. So is the IEP plan actually working? Is the student prevailing? Where are they excelling? Where are they declining at? Are the weaknesses now strengths? Are there some strengths that are now weaknesses? Should we focus more on this and not that? Which is really beneficial as well. The teacher responsibility to communicate with the parent is vital, especially for IEP meetings. Parents are able to attend all IEP meetings if they would like. We are to notify of any changes. Educators are to notify if any changes are done, which is a really also cool aspect. So I hope that this clarified the IEP program and the IEP process, and I hope this was beneficial to you. Thank you for listening.